All right, what's up, y'all? It's been a minute since I talked to y'all. About 2 weeks, or maybe we're about 3 weeks post nationals. I've been kind of getting my feet back under me, my legs back under me, trying to get back in the groove of training. Some people could bounce right back and like hit some heavy lifts right away. That ain't really me. It takes my body a little bit to get back in the groove. So I took a couple weeks off the YouTube. Took a couple weeks off posting on Instagram, but I am back today. Today is Monday. It is squat day. I'm gonna take y'all along with me. We are about 7 weeks out from the comp, which means we got 6 weeks of hard training left, and then obviously taper week. So, man, that's all I got now. I'm excited to be recording again. I'm excited to be back on YouTube. Big lifts coming. You already know what it is. I'll see y'all at the gym. Let's get it. All right, what's going on, YouTube? We're going to be doing a little voiceover today, something a little bit different. I'm going to just let this footage from today's squats, bench, and then the accessories run while I talk to y'all about the plans I got for this prep, this Worlds prep, and just where my focus is at going into Worlds. So first we'll take it back to PA Nats prep, right? I was pushing my deadlift super hard, which deadlift's my favorite lift, and it's also the lift that I feel like I could just continue to progress in without injuring myself. So I was pushing it hard because I didn't feel, the wrist didn't really feel like it was there, and I felt really healthy on it. But on the other two lifts, I played it very safe, right? On squat, anytime I felt anything on squat, my knee, my adductor, my hip, my elbows and shoulders were hurting from the low bar position. Anytime I felt anything, I would just pull it back and I would just be safe, because going into the meet, I was a small favorite to win. I felt like my numbers were strong enough to win, even if I didn't get much stronger on squat and bench, or stronger at all really on squat and bench. I felt like I was good enough to win the meet. And so anytime I felt anything, I was like, it ain't worth it. We still got another prep if we win this meet. So I just want to stay healthy. So that was always the goal. The goal was always to stay healthy and to win the meet. And then so when we get to the meet, that kind of played out how the training went, right? I hit 722 on squat. I'm sure I was good for 727, maybe even 730, whatever the next little 2 kilo jump is. But I didn't really feel much stronger than I did back in early 2021 when I competed in March. And then we get to bench. I end up hitting 485 for my third attempt. And then back in March, that was the second attempt. I failed my third because I jumped to 501, but I think I was a little bit stronger on bench back in March in 2021. So then I had to compare. I was like, okay, well, let me compare the preps. I looked back at all the numbers, and I wasn't hitting as big of numbers in this PA Nats prep as I was back in March 2021 in terms of the back down sets, which, again, that was the goal. The goal was to stay healthy. But when you look at it without all that context, I basically just wasn't training as hard. And then it shows on the platform, right? You're just not as strong on the day. So basically just going into this Worlds prep, this isn't like a new concept, right? This is, everyone pretty much knows this. But I just got to train a little bit harder. I got to push my back downs a little bit more. And for me specifically, it's not like this for everybody. But for me to get stronger on bench and squat, at least, I feel like there's like a line I got to walk a little bit. I can't push too hard in order, obviously, or I'll get injured. But I can't sit back on my back downs too much either, right? Because then I'm not driving progress. I'm not doing enough to drive progress. So I got to push at least one set on these back downs. And as you can see here, it just played, not this video, but the one before. I hit 540 for 8 on squat. That's not something I even got really close to last prep going into PA Nats. So, we're basically just pushing a little bit harder. And then again, even here on bench, you can see I'm hitting 370 here for a set of 3, which obviously is not that heavy for me. But this bench day is 4th in priority. And on this day, last prep, I was not hitting anything close to this. I was not hitting anything close to that 370. Most of the time it was around, sometimes as low as like 297 up to like 320,
325, maybe even 335. But I just wasn't really pushing any of these days because, again, the goal was just to stay healthy. But the goal's a little bit different for Worlds, right? I'll deal with some aches and pains because this is like a once in a lifetime. Well, it's my second time going to Worlds, first time going to Open Worlds. But this opportunity is not promised, right? Like, we don't know if we'll get back here again. Like, anything can happen. I think I'm capable of getting back, but anything can happen. So for this prep, we got to push the body a little bit more. We got to push these back down sets. And we got to get better. We got about 7 weeks. This is a sprint. This isn't a long drawn out prep. We got about 7 more weeks, about 6 weeks to train. And then obviously the taper week at the end. Coming in, I think I'm ranked 4th in the noms. Even though my best total I think would be 2nd, but they didn't put my best total in. They put my last total in. So I'm 4th in the noms. That means I'm the underdog. I don't think anyone really sees me coming to win it, which is a good thing to me. But anyways, that's all I got for this video. I appreciate y'all watching. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out.